What is my armrest?
Okay, this is small group training. Don't mind the quality of the video. Alright, so we just watched our video about Kyle. Not Kyle laying down Kyle, even though he's sleeping. The video should be about him. He's right there. You can see him. Have you guys ever said something that you didn't mean or wished you could take back?
Yes.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Walter fat.
You called Walter fat, and you wish you could take that back?
Yeah.
That's good, because you shouldn't call Walter
Accepting
fat.
Kyle's apology.
What?
You wish you could take that back?
Kyle Wagner.
Alright, I'll go with you. What'd you say?
Walter fat.
Me?
Yeah, what's something that you said that you wish you could take back?
I never said yes to that.
Oh, you didn't?
I meant everything I've ever said.
Oh, okay.
Well, JK, I don't know. Come back to me.
Alright, Cam, you said yes. What's something that you said?
I don't remember though.
You don't remember?
I know I have.
Boys, listen up.
I know I have, but I don't remember.
Okay. Porter, what about you?
I don't think it's appropriate for this circle.
Oh, okay.
Me and Oliver used to hate a bunch
Fair
of people for no reason.
Yeah?
We used to hate everything.
How come?
And for no reason.
Hating me.
We
For no
because we why did we? It was last year. We just hated everything.
Yeah.
I realize how dumb it is.
You hated
It's so
me.
stupid.
Did you remember?
Yeah.
It's
What is
so
it?
dumb.
They used to make fun of like everything.
Okay.
Just for fun though.
And you guys wish you could take that back?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
so dumb, dude.
Okay.
It's a part of my memory.
What-
If I took it back, how would I have learned from that situation?
And you hated me.
That's true. That's a good point,
You're
actually.
stupid.
What do you guys think it means to be a negative person? Or like, what is your perception of negative people?
Don't be a nigga, Nancy.
Don't be a negative Nancy. But what does that mean?
Johnny
Like,
Raincloud.
what does it mean to be a negative
Debbie
Nancy?
Downer.
It means to be a Johnny
A
Raincloud.
Johnny Raincloud? What does that mean? I've never even heard that one. That's
It
a good
means
one.
to
though.
be
Like Debbie Downer.
No,
Debbie
not
Downer. It
that.
means to be a Debbie
Okay,
Downer.
what does that mean though?
You
Negative
just shut
Nancy.
people down.
You shut people
Like
down
my
all the
English
time.
teacher.
Okay. What is your English
We
teacher?
love you. Oh,
She just shuts me and this kid Blake down.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about Miss Fonte. You
It's
love her.
looking at the negative side of things.
Okay,
You
so
know?
looking at the glass is half empty instead of half full.
Yeah, ignoring the silver lining.
Okay.
Boom.
Boom.
I just
Hashtag
idiomed right
things
back
Oliver
at you.
says.
Hashtag things Oliver.
Hashtag Oliver wisdom. We should make that a thing.
I
You should make a
mean,
whole Instagram
you'd be
page.
like
I'll
typing
make
every
them
word
post
I say.
pictures.
Porter, do you when you okay, I want you to think of somebody who you know who's a negative person in your head. Don't use their name, okay? But when you think of this person,
Mr.
do you have a positive outlook on them or a bad outlook on them?
Bad without him.
Kyle says bad, but I'm asking Porter.
Bad.
Bad? How come?
Because it's like, they're not like giving you like good things to look at from them.
Okay. Do you feel like when you guys are around negative people, do you find yourself being more negative?
Yes.
How come?
Because Mr. Beaver does negative things to me. I do negative things to other people.
Mr. Bieber is the best.
Okay. So when you are around more negative people, you find yourself tending to act more negative too, just
Yeah, I
because
take
you're around
advantage
them?
of Mr. Beaver, and I'm mean to Walter and call him fat.
But he's always nice to me because, you know, he's scared
We're
of me.
brothers.
Do you guys think, would you agree with this statement that most people tend to talk bad about people more than they talk good about people?
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
Lucas Porter!
Why do you think that is? And why did you just call out Porter?
We just do it.
Lucas Porter.
Lucas
Do
Porter.
you like that?
I don't know. One of our friends just does
Do
it.
you like that?
It was a thing our friend made up.
Does it bother you?
No, I don't really care.
He just goes like, he'll be like, Lucas Porter! Like he'll do something wrong. Lucas Porter. He won't say Lucas or Porter. He has to say them both.
Okay.
He goes, Lucas
Why do
Porter.
you guys think it is though that most people tend to talk negative about other people instead of being positive?
To make themselves feel better.
To make themselves feel better? What do you mean?
SpongeBob.
Like the bullies. Like, you bully to feel good about yourself.
Okay.
That's what they do.
Cam, what do you think?
Yes, you read that.
Why do you think most people talk bad about people instead of talking good about people?
Should I flash a gang sign at the camera?
Don't even pay attention to the camera.
OG Chris.
Because...
Hey, listen up. Listen to Cam.
I don't know, probably what Walter said, because it makes you feel better about yourself, because
Yeah.
you're putting other people down.
Okay.
You're like,
Kyle, why do you think more people are negative than they are positive?
They're jealous of the other person.
They're jealous of the other person?
Yeah.
Okay. So like, when you're calling Walter fat,
I'm jealous that
Dude, he's
fat.
so jealous of me, dude. I don't even understand.
but like for real, because people say stuff like that all the time. Let's not even just use you and Walter, but think of somebody who is a word bully in your school, constantly putting people down. Why do you think they're jealous of other people?
Because they've got,
They're fat.
yeah.
No, because Dave got him bullied. Dave got him bullied in the
Because Dave got
past.
No,
bullied
they
in the
wanna
past.
Just
Yeah.
like take it out on other people.
Okay.
I just hit a light bulb, dude.
Lesson number
You just
one.
hit a
In
light
fame,
bulb.
in fame,
You know
we
how
learned
people get
about
light bulbs in the
bullying.
head?
Oh.
I just
What's
smashed it on my head.
Watch Key and Peele bully.
What did you say? Hold on, listen to Oliver.
Wanna be bullies.
I said watch Key and Peele bully.
Oh, I thought you were saying something serious. What were you saying, Kyle?
In fame, we learned this. If you're a if you've gotten bullied, you want to try bullying out to see how it makes the other person that was bullying you feel better.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now I want everybody to answer this question. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being super like the most positive person ever, 1 being like literally the most negative person ever. Where would you say you are on that scale?
I say
27.
We'll start with Cam.
Maybe a 7. No.
No.
Maybe a 6.
A 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Porter.
7.
7. Walter.
It used to be like a 2, I don't know, the 6, 7 scale.
The what?
6, 7 scale.
Okay. 6 or 7 scale. Oliver.
Currently probably like a 5. You know,
Like
I'm
today a 5?
Yeah.
Because you're crappy.
Yeah,
I'm
when-
right on the
yeah.
border.
When the people were presented
He's
our
sassy
projects,
today.
when
It's
people were,
basically like flipping.
when the
a
people
coin.
were presented their art project, he was like,
What are you typically though? Let's take today out of the equation.
I'm typically like a 5,
5 or 6.
5 to 6.
Okay. Kyle, what do you
I
think?
say a 5 because everyone has a negative side and a positive side.
Okay. Why did you guys say all those numbers? Why did you say a 6 or 7?
Because I'm not always
told us
positive. There's like some
No, they
days that literally I'm just the most pissed off person
Yeah,
for no reason.
sometimes.
Okay.
Like, me and Oliver just walking to school and
You'll
just
just push
rant
me.
about everything.
Yeah. Porter, why did you
He
say
can
what
be
you
mean to
said?
me sometimes.
Because, like, everyone has, like, their off days or off weeks. And, like, last week, I was probably, like, a good, like, 1,000. Because I was just, like, super happy and everything.
Okay.
And then, from, like, this week, that I remember to, like, finals.
Boys, you're being disrespectful right now.
Drew on my jeans
It's fine.
with pen.
It'll come off. Porter, carry on.
So since it's finals this week, it went down. Because I didn't really want to do it.
Okay. Walter,
Can I hold
why
you?
did you say your number?
good, man.
Hey.
You know, man.
Boys,
Stop.
come on.
Hey, both of you.
Camera watching.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Set a good example.
Oh,
You said you used to be like a 2.
oh,
But
because
now you're
I
like a
just used
6
to
or
hate everything. Now I just don't really care. Like, there's people that are like chill. But, like, if you're like, I don't really care. I don't really know how to put it. I'm not trying to say like I don't care if you're gone or anything. Like,
Right.
I don't care what you do unless it affects me.
Right. Okay. Oliver?
Well, I said 5 because I get ticked off easily.
Yeah.
So it's just like one thing that, like, if it's one of Cam's bad days and he like just rubs me the wrong way on one of those days, you know, I
Yeah,
just,
there was one time.
Hold
I
on.
just mean the rest of the day. Like, I'm just in a bad mood then. They just
Yeah.
like this right
Like
now.
how Kyle's annoying you. right
Kyle's
now.
annoying me right
Yeah.
now. I'm very
Agitated. You're on edge.
I'm very on edge.
You are so on
Every
edge right
day-
now. I can see it in your eyes, bro.
Every day I'm on edge. It just takes something very small to just tip me over.
Yeah.
There's one day-
I just, unless the day's going really good,
Yeah.
I'm in a good
Okay.
mood. But
Okay.
if not, I can be in like a semi-bad mood, and
Okay.
if it just went bad, I'll be in a bad mood.
There was one day when we were walking to school and he had yogurt in my bag, or in his bag, and I just kicked his bag like a little bit, and he puts me in the headlock. He's like, if you kick my bag again, I will like hurt you.
Guess what happened? That
And I was
yogurt
like-
exploded.
Yeah. Kyle, why did you say your
That
number?
wasn't you.
Because everybody has a bad day and a good day, so I'm not negative, but I'm positive.
Okay.
So you both,
Okay.
Well,
depends on your day.
I actually had a question on that. I know like Porter and Oliver both said like, well, if I'm not like happy, I'm not necessarily positive. But I think there's a difference between being positive and happy, don't you guys? You guys think that
Yes.
even if you're not happy, you can still be positive,
That's a good
Yes.
point.
Yeah.
right?
You just gotta try it.
You gotta, yeah. Sometimes you gotta try harder, right? But it's still you can make that divide. Kind
Totally.
Of.
So, Walter, like, I want you to answer this question first because you were kind of the only one who brought this up. You said you were. No, he's not the favorite. He just
I
answered
am
this
the
for me.
favorite, I'm
You
better
said
than
you
all
said
of
at first like you used to be like a 2, and now you're kind of boys. Listen up. You used to be a 2, but now you're kind of like a 5 or 6.
Yes.
What do you think has changed? And you kind of started talking about it a little bit, but
You-
elaborate some more.
You mature, and then you don't really like, you realize that you have bigger things to deal with than other people's problems
Okay.
and what other people do. 'Cause
Yeah, Walter.
Like I used to think
That's very
like
good.
one of my friends. I remember this specifically because this was probably the dumbest thing I've ever done.
Okay.
One of my friends started going out with a girl, and I just started hating him.
Okay.
We didn't talk to him for like 6 months. It was horrible. I
Yeah.
honestly, and now
Just
I
for
look,
no reason.
I look back at
You're
it, and I'm
stupid.
so stupid. I am
What
so
about Will right now?
dumb. No, about Jake.
Jake.
Oh.
I am so dumb.
Try not to drop names. I know you guys all know who he is, but it's fine.
I actually didn't, that's why.
I didn't know who he
I'm
was, so
just
I'd
so-
like that excuse me.
I just think about it now.
Yeah.
Like, I have so much more stuff to worry about than what he's doing on, like, with his own stuff.
Right.
Like, what he's doing on his own time, like, it's not my problem.
Yeah.
I told you that.
What were you gonna say, Oliver? Did you have your hand up? Was that what that was?
No, I was waiting for Kyle to touch me again so I could.
Okay. What would you guys say though? Like over, let's just even go from last year being in 8th grade to now being a freshman in high school. Would you guys say that that number has kind of changed at all,
Yes.
either up or down?
Very much
Yes.
so.
How come?
Very much up.
Porter, how come?
Because, like, now I've like found out that like school is actually important in life.
And so, how has that changed you from being more negative or more positive?
Because like I'm more like positive in like my schoolwork.
Okay, so instead of
Because
like,
now I actually have like a goal to like
Okay.
try in school.
yeah. So before you kind of used to just blow school off, but now it's like, oh, I should probably actually try. So I'm
Not
gonna look at things a
necessarily-
little different.
Not necessarily like blow it off, like not try it hard.
Okay, cool. You said your number has changed too. How come?
It used to be more negative. Like I said, me and Walter would just hate on things for fun.
Right. But now you don't do that anymore.
Well, we like pick out the tiniest flaws on like everything.
Okay.
Just like, bash on. We got good at it so that we could like see.
Right.
So we got good at it so that the point where all we could see was the negative side.
Okay.
So that we were hating on everything, and
Yeah.
now that changed. Like I try to look at the positive things, and if there's something negative, I try to just ignore it. But like I said, I can be on the edge sometimes.
Right. Like today.
Like today.
All right, I'm going to read a verse for you guys, and I want you to tell me what this means. All right, this is the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 45. This is the CEV version, the Contemporary English. It's fancy. This is Luke 6:45. It says, "Good people do good things because of the good in their hearts, but bad people do bad things because of the evil in their hearts. Your words show what is in your heart." I'm going to read that again. Good people do good things because of the good in their hearts, but bad people do bad things because of the evil in their hearts. Your words show what is in your heart. What do you guys think that means?
It means that your words show how you feel deep inside.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Oliver!
Good.
So how can we take this verse, like even today, and apply it to your life?
Be jerks to people.
Don't be jerks to people. How does one not be a jerk to people?
Don't be outwardly.
Don't complain.
Don't be
Outwardly.
lame.
Just look at, just if something's bad, just deal with it, and then something better will happen sooner.
Okay, or even like not to discredit what you just said.
You're gonna discredit it.
No, I'm gonna say, or we could do that, or we could also do kind of what Marco was talking about, right? And instead of just choosing to look at things on the negative side, and you kind of talked about this a little bit too,
Find him on the positive.
find a positive in something, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Captain.
I want everybody to answer this question too.
Wow,
Where
there's
do you
something
guys,
in my eye.
where do you guys think, or where do you notice yourself being the most negative? Like, what area in your life do you notice yourself being the most negative?
School. I caught it.
Kyle
Going
says
to
school.
school.
Cam says school. Porter.
Cam
Why do you guys hate school so much?
Hold on.
Cam
Hey,
can't
listen up.
say
Shh.
mine.
Hey, listen up. Porter, what do you think?
I don't know.
I'm so
Ow.
happy that
Trying to think about it.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Walter, what do you think? Where are you most negative in your life?
It used to be soccer, but now I've been, not really anymore.
School.
Like, no, I love school. School's awesome, man.
It's actually not that
I
bad.
don't know why you guys complain about it. You guys ditch so much, like little ditches every day.
Ditch?
Drop the name.
Alright.
Drop my name.
Hey, listen up. So, not school, not
It, was,
soccer
it used to be
anymore.
soccer, but not anymore.
What
Like, I've been
about,
playing more. I
Ow.
What about family?
Oh,
Yeah,
Cam
yeah.
can't pick.
Um,
Listen.
don't really worry about it that much anymore. I just worry about myself and my education.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you had to pick one thing,
That,
probably family.
yeah, that.
Okay. Oliver, what do you think?
Probably like actually not even school, but like friends and family.
Friends and family.
Just
Why
those-
friends?
It's like
Actually, hold on. Hold that
He
nugget.
hates
And I'm
us.
gonna come back to you. Shh. Kyle, you said school.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, why did you guys pick that area in your life? Why friends?
Well, Because reasons.
Reasons that cannot be said.
Can I say
Reasons,
this?
no, reasons I can't say because Kyle keeps whispering to me. Reasons like this right now. They annoy me greatly some days. And that just gets me agitated. So like, and it's to the point where like, they push me so far now. I used to be a happy fellow. But
You
they
did.
push me so far now
You did.
that I
know
like
how
the
to
small
Hey,
things.
listen up.
Yeah, 'cause they know how to, and the only thing that makes me the angriest is because I know they're like trying to make me angry on purpose.
Right.
And then once I get angry, they're like, "Why are you so angry? Calm
I
down."
did that one time.
But then they like try to get me angry on purpose, like right after that, and they know by saying that
Kind of
that's
like how Kyle's
getting
doing
me,
right now.
like how Kyle's doing right now, yes. And like, and that's the kind of so after like a long time of doing that, I'm just on the edge now.
Okay.
So with friends, they can say the littlest thing and
Like-
they can get angry.
Okay. Porter, you never picked an area. What do you think?
Thank you for
Family? Okay. Kyle, why school?
Because just like how tests. How can they make tests that long? They're like
Because there's so much material
My
in
gym
the
final
span
was
of-
Hold on,
100
Kyle's
How
talking.
do you do that? Like they can't do that. And like when you're suspended, you're in a lane for 6 hours long.
Okay, so just like workload and how long you
Yeah.
have to be there, it just is frustrating to know it.
Yeah.
Okay. Walter, what were you gonna say?
Like you said, a while back, about how I was at the friends thing, show me your friends and I'll show you your future.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Okay.
Oh,
Cam,
yeah.
why'd you pick school, Cam?
Cause I suck at it.
Okay.
Everything about it. I just
It's hard.
suck
It's
at.
stressful.
Boring.
Boring. Okay.
I was big awake.
Yeah.
There's one kid in my class, I'm not gonna say his name,
Good.
but he's going down the wrong path, man.
Yeah.
My teacher tries to help him as much as you don't say his name.
Don't
but
drop
I
names!
say-
No name dropping.
Okay, he just like
Fellas.
he tries to act very serious whenever I'm like serious in class, cause like he like does it when me and Karen were serious in class. I'm trying to act serious, and like one time we were just doing our work, and some kids started laughing, and he just goes, "Shut up!" and just starts like screaming at the kid, and
Really?
we're like looking at him because he thought we would do the same thing, and like whenever me and Karen were kind of like goofing around, he just goes way too far.
Okay.
Like he'll stand up and just start screaming.
Who are you talking about?
No one, because I can't say names.
Yeah. Good. No, you don't want to name drop. No, don't whisper. Hey, listen. This will be the last couple questions here. And then
Can we say initials?
no.
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 I was gonna do that.
Do you guys? Okay, so we've all said these areas that we're the most negative in. Do you guys even want to be more positive in those areas?
No.
that you mentioned? Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
You said no. How come?
actually yeah.
No, you don't have to give me the answer that you think I want to hear. I want you to be honest.
Um,
I don't care if the answer's no. That's totally fine.
Because you're gonna be there longer, so you're gonna get more agitated.
So did you just change your answer to yes, or do you really mean no?
No.
No, you
No,
don't want
you're
to be more
saying
positive
no.
at school.
I'm going my normal answer.
Which is no.
You're
Okay.
confusing me now.
So why don't you want to be more positive about school?
Because it's stupid and you're gonna get agitated because you're gonna be there longer.
Okay, you said yes
Sweet.
about friends and family. How come?
So that I won't be so irritable around them.
Okay.
So that maybe it's like
Boys, listen.
it's like you know how I'm talking about slowly pushing me up the edge. So I'm like, boop.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Kyle.
winding me back.
Okay.
You know, and I like that
Yeah,
to be more cheerful.
totally. Walter, what do you think?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
How come?
Then I can worry about other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
One point.
Yes, one.
Like college.
Porter,
No.
What was the question?
do you want to be more positive in the area? You said friends and family, but I think mostly just family. Do you want to be more positive in that area?
Yes.
How come?
Because, like, for an example, like at Christmas dinner, like, my brother and his girlfriend, because me and my brother, we normally talk all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and, like, now, we didn't, like, talk, like, at all.
Yeah.
So he just, like, kind of, like, ignored me. And then whenever, like, we do talk, like, he's just, like, babies me, you can say.
Okay. Cam,
You like Lucas Porter?
do you want to be more positive about school? Boys, listen.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Just school pisses me off. For no reason.
Yeah.
It's just, whenever I think about school, it just ruins my whole day.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, I have to go to school.
You know, you gotta think about when you think about school. If I get a good grade and go to college, my parents gonna be happy.
What's one thing that you guys could do to be more positive when you wake up tomorrow?
Smile.
How do we begin to even be more positive in any
Coffee.
way?
Drink coffee.
Smile.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Why coffee?
Wakes you
Coffee
up.
also.
So you can be ready for the day.
Coffee.
And if you're not ready for the day, it's like a smack in the face. And
Actually-
what smacks in the face make me angry.
You know what? You know what? I'm going to be very positive when I wake up tomorrow because I have to wake up at like 10:30 because I only
So
have
sleep.
one time. Yes, sleep.
Okay.
Someone's back.
What about what about like the people you surround yourself with?
I surround myself with Lucas Porter. I'm good.
But for real, like, because I've noticed even as a 24-year-old functioning adult, if I'm around negative people, I notice myself becoming more negative, slowly but surely. You know, if I'm constantly around people who are complaining about everything or are nitpicking everything or highly critical, I notice myself starting to think that way too. Do you guys think that's true about your friends and about you guys?
Okay. I got one.
You got one what?
Okay.
You got one what?
So like,
What do you have?
you're right about the
Like
negative thing.
singular.
Hey, listen.
You're right about that negative thing. I tried to, one time, I was walking in the cafeteria, and I talked to Ollie. I was so happy, I was honestly in a good mood. And I walked to the table, I'm with my friends, he's always doing this to me. Walter, get out of here, you're stupid. Shut up, Walter. And I just got angry. I'm like, you know what, shut up, no one likes you. And
Yeah.
I just walked away.
Ki-
I didn't go back to them.
Yeah, this is what, and we'll close with this. And I think this is huge. And that going back to that verse, basically what it's saying is, you know, the words you speak show what's truly in your heart. I think so many people just have this like pessimistic, crappy view on everything that's going on in their life. That's why they're so critical and so negative all the time. And I know it's so. Like counterintuitive and completely opposite of what all of your friends do. But that's why I challenge you guys all the time. Like, and I think you think I'm joking, but I'm totally serious every time I say it. If you speak words of life to people, if you encourage people, if you build them up instead of cut them down, it may take a long time, but eventually they'll start to think, maybe I should start doing that too. Maybe I should stop being so negative all the time and stop cutting people down and actually encourage people and build them up. And at the end of the day, like, and we've talked about this before, you really have no idea what somebody's walking through in life. You know what I mean? Like tomorrow, you could wake up and feel super over the edge and crabby again, and you could not even intentionally go off on one of your friends and say something that you didn't really mean to say. And what if that person is already knee deep in depression and suicidal thoughts? They've got a crappy family life. There's all kinds of stuff going on at home. School is beyond difficult and stressful for them, and they're going through all this stuff. What if that one comment that you say is what puts them over the edge? You know what I mean? Like, and we don't think about this during the day because it's, oh, whatever, you know, it's kind of fun to, you know, especially as guys, like, we always rip on each other, and that's how we're funny, and that's how we make friends and whatever. But seriously, if we actually stop and think about that kind of stuff, you really have no idea what somebody's walking through and thinking about on a daily basis. And why would I ever want to put myself in a situation or in a place to cut somebody down than to find out what they are actually going through and just fuel that fire and add to that? You know what I mean?
And you just went art class on this.
I did, man. Totally did.
And I feel like the condition of your heart's like a very infectious thing, you know?
Yes.
So if you are constantly being that person who's speaking life in those situations where someone's being negative, it's like George said, it's gonna be something that they're gonna be like, oh, okay, like, wait a minute. There is like that silver lining that like Oliver was talking about,
Totally.
like there is that there. And that's, even if that's not where their heart's at, that can like build, and as that builds, then their condition of their heart changes, and then they affect more people, and they affect more people.
Totally. And you, like, I don't know where all of you guys are specifically at with Christ and with Jesus and everything. But I remember there was a handful of times when I was in high school, just because of how nice I was to people noticed that difference in me, and they came up to me and asked like why I was the way I was. And that opened the door for me to talk to them about Jesus. And that's one of the coolest feelings ever. So I just want to challenge you guys with that, for real challenge and for the purposes of this video challenge. But you know, I want you to just try it tomorrow and see how it goes. Every word you say, let it be encouraging and positive, and see how different you feel about it. I double dog dare you to do it.
Oop, now you gotta do it.
I will do it.
Lucas Porter!
Can I pray for us quick though, and then we'll go get.
George, I bet you should paddle.
You what?
I said I bet you should paddle.
Fine. If there's, hey, you guys, I want you to keep tabs on him. If one negative word comes out of his mouth
No,
tomorrow,
dude, he never says
Look
one
at Blair!
alright, let me pray for us quick. Lord,
How's
thanks for
this
today.
pizza though?
I am praying.
Dude.
I am praying.
You are right.
Shh, Lord. Shh. Thanks for today. Thanks for these guys. God, I pray that you would just continue to challenge us to be more life-giving and encouraging with our words. God, and I pray that as we do that, you give us opportunities to speak about you to our friends. I pray that people would notice the difference in us, Lord, and as we are more encouraging and more uplifting to people, I pray that you would change our hearts to be like that always, God, and people would notice that difference in us, and we would be able to share that with our friends and family around us. Thanks for these guys again, Lord. I pray you bless us as we go. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Lucas Porter.